Now, what is this Venus energy? It's ruled by your heart chakra. Now, you might already understand this, and this is what's happening. To give you heads up on some things that's going on. Right now, people who used to get over on you, or people who used to deceive you, and different things, people cannot, when they say when this thing rises, you will not be able to hide your undercurrent thoughts. People with ulterior motives will be revealed, and you'll see some of that's happening right now. The revealing of people of ulterior motives will be revealed. Also, what this means now with you, whatever you do, you have to do it with truth. Which means, it don't mean whether you're right or wrong, because there's no right or wrong. It's just that you can't, let's say if you say, I don't like your ass. That's your prerogative out of God or goddess, but you got to be true. You can't say, I like you when I don't like you. You got to have truth with it. It's not about moralism. It's just that you got to line certain energies up with certain energies. You see what I'm saying? With certain energies. So you can't say one thing and mean another thing. You have to mean what you mean and be truthful with it, because you're dealing with the heart chakra. You see what I'm saying? You're dealing with the heart chakra. So you are writing the laws. You understand what I'm saying? So don't say something that you don't want to say. Now, one way, okay, you ready? Go ahead. Let me change that. And one way to do it is this. Whatever you do right now, you need to keep a journal. Get you some notebooks or whatever. And because this is being, number one, a Mayachian energy of truth, because it's ruled by the heart chakra, whenever you write something down, you write it into law. So you need to get anything, just get you a notebook like this, or get you some type of journal. And when you write things down, the movie that you need to see is called Butterfly Effect. The Butterfly Effect. Get that movie, powerful movie. The Butterfly Effect came out in January. And when you write things down, this guy found a journal that his father was writing. When his father used to write down stuff, that was the Osiris. And he started writing down things, and whatever he wrote down, he could go back and rewrite it and change reality. Now, what is happening is this. In order for this power to work for you, you need to get a journal. Whatever you're going to do, you got to have a definite plan. The energy can't decide what's going on by you being indecisive. Right. So, whatever you want to gain, let's say you say, I want this power to work for me. You need to sit down and you need to plan it out precisely on how you want it to work, or what you need to happen, or what you need to work, because sometimes you don't know how it's going to work. Your energy is going to work it out for you. But you still, in order to get this energy to work, because you confuse it, you must have a definite plan. And when you write it down now, based on this energy, this new Venus energy, you are writing this particular science and this particular energy into reality. Now, I want you to get the movie Butterfly Effect and find out this guy took these journals and he could redo the journals and rewrite the journals, and he would change reality. You have to write it down, and when you write things down, you can actually change the reality. So this is the type of stuff we're dealing with, because a pen in writing used to be a feather, and the feather is still Maya as a quill. So when you write it down, you change reality, and you have a definite plan. You see what I'm saying? Now, this will help you along by going to that Venus doorway and reciting your plan into the doorway astrally by focusing. You see what I'm saying? Astrally. And reciting your plan into the doorway. But you want to write this thing down, and it's called the Butterfly Effect. Is what the guy, which is a metamorphosis, because we are metamorphosizing into another, and it's left brain, right brain. metamorphosizing are also down all the way to 808 of the two twin serpents and the polarities lining up. And you want to do this and all, and guaranteed at this particular time you're going to find out the power is within. But the power cannot be relied on outside forces when it comes to these particular groups of outside arterial motives to try to do things. So what's happening is this: you cannot, because it's a Mayakian energy, you can't trust other humans and other groups and other people's agenda to achieve your goals. You have to come with inward, because the goddess that's judging you is a goddess that sits on the inside of the heart chakra. You see what I'm saying? Now let me give you an example. The goddess Lakshmi, during the last eclipse, which was what, 2 weeks ago they had an eclipse?
Right.
2-3 Thursdays ago?
Right.
They had an eclipse. She made us get up and go and build her an altar. And it was interesting because the brother that was cleaning out the thing, the brother that came, I told him he had to clean out the room. He had a bag with 20-something gold. Remember the gold dollars that came out with 2,000 people got looked like quarters? Yeah. He had 20 of them in there. And Lakshmi said, put them on an altar and build me an altar. Well, they had a semi-altar, so I worked for 2 days to build her altar. We had a major ritual. And she started sending riches. Now, when it comes, like, when the ceiling fell in, well, no need to get the ceiling fixed because they had to fix the roof, because it's the water from the roof that leaks down and made the sheetrock weak in the first place. So the key was to fix the roof. So we did the altar on that Thursday. We did the ritual Wednesday, Thursday. Halloween came that Sunday, and she sent her brother by. The brother climbed on the roof. Brother came by to get some tapes. You see what I'm saying? To get a tape that I told him, a tape called Psychic Self-Defense that I told him about. So he came by to get this tape. And and he just put on his shoes and got the ladder and went up there and started touring the roof. And he toured the roof. That can be anywhere from $300,000 worth of work, depending on what nigga you get. He did the shit for free. And we was like, oh, Lakshmi sent this Negro to do this. It was all spiritual. And he did it for free. So you can't look a lot of times at monetary, although it might come monetarily, sometimes it's going to also come based on certain barter and trade, certain things that happen. Like last night, we needed the ceiling insulated. They sent up a brother, so I'm on my way over. He came over, didn't have really nothing to, just shot the breeze. And before you know it, I needed some help to have a nigga come up there. We put some tarp over the roof and put some boards down. We had to insulate it so we could keep the heat in the house, because the roof from the ceiling, it was a little cold up there or whatever. So the key, what I'm trying to say here is, the spirit works through several things. It hooks up certain ways. So it's more like an ecology. But one of the keys now, you might not know it, but when you start writing your shit down and have a definite plan, you can execute it. You see what I'm saying? You can execute it. These are some things that you can also do now.